Here, we'll watch a video real quick. Video.